So here it is, an 1860s cape, post and beam, made during the Civil War. Kind of interesting. You wonder what was going on in the people's minds when they built this. We're completely renovating it. We tore down the porch. We rebuilt the porch. This siding, you can see up above, it has the asbestos siding up there. It's about $13,000 to remove it and haul it away. So we opted to encapsulate it. So we're putting a ½ inch of foam and strapping it. Finish it off that way. We've insulated the roof, put a new roof on. Spent about $5,000 on the foundation. That's the front door. Over in this area, apparently used to be a bedroom. Not sure why. It's right next to the road, so it's kind of you can hear all the traffic. You don't really get much quiet. This is going to be the living room. We're just now wiring it, and it's been fun thinking back. When we stripped all the lath and plaster off, there was absolutely no insulation in here. So 160 years there was no insulation. Back then, I guess oil was cheap, or coal, or whatever they used. So we're in the process of wiring, running wires around. We'll be covering that over with plastic and strapping. Then we'll blow cellulose in. Should be a really tight house. So again, here's the front door. This time we're going to go around to this side. A little bump out. The stairs. These stairs are original. These boards are just really, they're huge. This is all coming out. We're going to reuse these boards, but the stairs don't quite work. They're only like 30 inches wide, so if you want to get anything upstairs, it's about impossible. So we're going to widen it, but try to use these on the face. You'll have to have new stair treads and risers. That's another project. Coming around this side, this area back there was the kitchen. It's going to be the bedroom. And then the kitchen will be to your left. I'm just going to show you this insulation back here. There's a 2x4 wall behind there, so it's filled with cellulose, and then we put 2 inches of high R board, so it's really a well insulated wall, strapped, and then we'll put sheetrock on that. Here we are. It's pretty rustic looking. Right here is where the bathroom was, where this door is. That's where we tore off some paneling and exposed those billboard signs from the 1940s. 2 of them.
More? Woo! What's that worth on the market? Let's get a shot of that. Wow! She knows I'm choosy. It's Chesterfield.
Maybe the whole wall. Like an archaeological dig.
USO. Wow.
Can you just imagine 150, 60 years ago, coming in here and just kind of getting ready to go upstairs, and I think we'll do that. Take a walk up. Let's go up and look. It's really narrow. It's almost like shoulder width right here. Can hardly get through. I don't know how they'd get a dresser and things. This was a second bedroom upstairs. They had torn it out. They tore a wall out, and it was just wide open around through here. But it really seems like it needs to be a 3-bedroom house to have resale value. After we had torn some of this material out, the lath and plaster, I was sweeping over here and I found, it wasn't in this bag, but I found a stamp. A 3-cent postage stamp. We're looking to see if it's worth anything. It's probably, maybe it'll pay for the whole house. I don't know. Doubt it. This is the front upstairs bedroom. Again, we did all the. Has cellulose blown in all the way around. We blew in up in this little attic upstairs, and it blew right down through here inside, and then 2 inches of foam. Let me just show you what this looks like over here. See if we can get this. It's really going to be tight. That'll cut down the draft immensely. So we paid, let me set this down a minute. We paid $25,000 for this property, and when it was not habitable, I called the zoning administrator. They came to look at it, and she just walked in the door about 2 steps and said, "I'm zeroing this building out as far as value. The only thing it's worth is the land," and they appraised that at $27,000. So we started out really $2,000 sort of ahead. Since then, we've done a lot of work outside. We've done the roof, and we've also gone down and fixed the foundation. I think we'll go down there next, down in the foundation, down the basement. It's kind of a basement crawl space. Let's go see how it looks. It's a little scary down here, but you can see there's not much room to get down through here. So we're going to move both the stairs to upstairs and the basement stairs. We're still cleaning out wiring and putting in new wiring. This will be coming out. That's an extension cord, but these are all new home runs from up on the second floor. We'll be tying that into the breaker box. This won't be used anymore. We couldn't get it out of here. I don't know how they got it in here. When we bought it, the place had, it didn't even have this concrete floor. It had 2 water heaters that were both frozen and split wide open. The furnace had been flooded underneath and rusted the bottom all out. So we've gone through, you can see, it's really neat, this stone wall, the way it's, I don't know when they did the brick, if that was original way back in the 1800s or not. But this is all in good shape. We cut the floor joist out, and we've cut the floorboards back. So that's going to be the new width. Now these are coming out. We're in the process of moving the stairs and making them wider. Just cut out the floor. And we're going to cut out this floor joist.